Reservoir Dogs 3-act structure. So the start is, once upon a time there was a bunch of guys who did a jewel heist. But you could say the start is once upon a time a bunch of guys met in a cafe and we didn't know what they were up to. The whole first 10 minutes is the cafe chat. At the end of the first 10 minutes is Orange gets shot, which is also the inciting incident. At the end of the second 10 minutes is Pink arrives and we see him do his run. Plot point 1 is Blonde arrives, diffusing the fight between White and Pink. Act 2, Part 1, it begins with how Blonde got the job. Bridge 1 is beating up the cop. Eddie orders White and Pink to go off and pick up the stashed jewels. And the halfway point is, after Blonde has tortured the cop, is that Orange shoots Blonde, thus exposing his cover, thus again letting his heart get in the way of his work. But rightly so. We understand why he does this. Act 2, Part 2 begins with how Orange got the job. It's his undercover training, learning the monologue and meeting the guys, infiltrating the gang. Pinch 2, we then cut to seeing Orange now joking about in the car with the guys. Well, you could perhaps say the Pinch 2 bit is just how all the guys got their names, which is an intriguing thing, or how the job was set up. Cabot sets up the job, you could say. Plot point 2, the moment of truth, is it's not really a moment of truth, because you could say the moment of truth moment comes at the halfway point. But plot point 2 is we see how Orange was shot. We see the circumstances of that, and we see the how strong his friendship became then with Mr. White, his mentor, his dark mentor. Act 3, short Act 3, 10 minutes Act 3, is basically Joe Cabot arrives. It leads to the climax, which is the three-way shootout. The end is White shoots Orange and the cops shoot White, and everyone is dead.